Top 10 most expensive cars. Haven't we all dreamed of having a supercar? Hypercar costs are now in the 8-figure range, but that's all for a reason. When you purchase a high-end car, you're investing in more than lightning-fast speediness and shiny hoods, although those do help. Often, you're buying a little piece of history. You're supporting the innovative automotive tech of the future. The most expensive cars are more than just price tags. They are inventions. They are pedigreed, meticulously manufactured testaments to their makers. In today's video of Sweet Luxury, we compiled a list of the 10 most expensive luxury cars. But before jumping into the video, make sure you're subscribed and leave a like and a comment. Number 10. Gordon Murray T50. Price $3 million. The engineer of the McLaren F1, Gordon Murray, has been an exceptional automaker for 50 years. In his honor, Gordon Murray Automotive is building 100 road cars and 25 track-only vehicles for this anniversary hypercar. Billed by many as the last great analog supercar, the T50 is built to help Gordon Murray invest in his brand. It will also serve as an intended capstone, according to Murray, who has described the upcoming T50 as a bookend to the story of ultra-fast internal combustion cars. Indeed, many auto houses are focusing on electric models, hybrids, and other sustainable initiatives. Murray is acknowledging this by going out for one final hurrah: this vehicle. It'll have a 6-speed manual gearbox, a small, powerful, and naturally aspirated V12 engine, and, in further homage to the McLaren F1, a traditional 3-seat layout. The Gordon Murray T50 has claimed a top speed of 220 miles per hour, or 354 kilometers per hour. Official acceleration numbers have not yet been released. Number 9. W Motors LYKAN HYPERSPORT. Price $3.4 million. Dubai-based W Motors shocked the world with its edgy LYKAN HYPERSPORT supercar in 2013. With titanium LED headlights housing 420 15-carat diamonds and a holographic display in the center console, it's no surprise it was the third most expensive car when new. It falls to number 9 on our list here, but it's still a wild hypercar with a powerful heart. The twin-turbocharged 3.7-litre 6-cylinder engine under hood produces 780 horsepower, 581 kilowatts, and 708 pound-feet of torque. Number 8. Pagani Huayra Roadster BC. Price $3.5 million. Following Pagani's past playbook, a roadster version of the ferocious Huayra BC was inevitable. Last year, the company made it official by showing off the Huayra Roadster BC, a topless monster with 800 horsepower, 597 kilowatts, and 774 pound-feet of torque, 1,049 Newton meters. Somewhat surprisingly, Pagani gave the Roadster 50 more horsepower than its coupe sibling by cranking up its AMG-sourced twin-turbocharged 6-litre V12. In addition to the joy of hearing the glorious engine note without a roof in the way, owners should take comfort in knowing that their car is ultra-rare. Pagani is limiting production to just 40 units. Number 7. The Lamborghini VENENO. Price $4.5 million. Lamborghini built just 14 examples of the Aventador-based VENENO between 2014 and 2015. Each one cost around $4.5 million, depending on how it was spec'd, and was available in both convertible and coupe configurations. Under hood, Lamborghini fitted a more powerful iteration of the Aventador's 6.5-litre V12, now producing 740 horsepower, 552 kilowatts, and 509 pound-feet of torque, 609 Newton meters, which gave it the ability to sprint to 60 miles per hour, or 96 kilometers per hour, in a blistering 2.9 seconds. To date, it is the most expensive new Lamborghini ever. Number 6. The Koenigsegg CCXR TREVITA. Price $4.8 million. Koenigsegg introduced its most affordable model, the jesko, in 2019 in Geneva. But the diamond-coated $4.8 million CCXR TREVITA sits on the opposite end of the Koenigsegg price spectrum. Finished in a proprietary diamond weave finished exterior, essentially carbon fiber covered in diamonds, the Koenigsegg is motivated by a twin turbocharged 4.8 litre V8 with 1004 horsepower and 797 pound-feet of torque. The company built just 3 examples before discontinuing the CCXR for good. Number 5. The Mercedes-Maybach EXELERO. Price $8 million. Like many others before it, the Mercedes-Benz Maybach EXELERO is a one-off. Commissioned by Fulda, a German subsidiary of Goodyear, to test its new tires, the EXELERO debuted in 2004. Mercedes built the EXELERO on the bones of a Maybach and gave it the same twin-turbo V12 engine, producing 690 horsepower and 752 pound-feet of torque. Top speed is listed at 218 miles per hour, or 350 kilometers per hour, and adjusted for inflation, the EXELERO would cost more than $10 million in today's money. Number 4. The Bugatti 110. Price $9 million. Bugatti's 2021 110 will be even more exclusive. Only 10 of these luxurious hypercars will be sold. Each has found a happy buyer already despite the high price. Bugatti, already a brand known for unique bodywork and luxurious comfort features, has sought to give the 110 everything possible to make it memorable and completely decadent. With a 1577 horsepower quad-turbo W16, it may not be the fastest Bugatti currently on the road, but it's the quickest accelerating. With this car, Bugatti pays homage to the EB110 or the 110, a supercar produced early in the 90s, although that car didn't quite have the timing to perform as it was hoped. This car will make up for that though, bringing performance and luxury to spare. Bugatti has posted a claimed 0 to 62 miles per hour, or just over 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, acceleration of 2.4 seconds. The 110 will have a top speed of 236 miles per hour, or 379 kilometers per hour, distinctly less than the Chiron, but this hypercar makes up for it with its distinct modern aesthetic. Number 3. Rolls-Royce Sweptail. Price $12.8 million. The Rolls-Royce Sweptail technically claimed the title World's Most Expensive Car in 2017. Problem is, Rolls-Royce didn't officially confirm that number, but at an estimated $12.8 million, the one-off Sweptail outpriced the Bugatti 110 by a jaw-dropping $5 million, if reports are true. The Rolls-Royce Sweptail took more than 4 years to develop before its debut at the 2017 Concorso d'Eleganza Via d'Este. Number 2. Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta. Price $17.5 million. The second most expensive car in the world is a few-off model from Italy. The Zonda HP Barchetta is one of a handful of pretty Paganis on this list, but the company only built 3 examples, and one of those vehicles went to CEO Horacio Pagani. According to Top Gear, this car reportedly cost a whopping $17.5 million when it debuted new in 2018. Now, before we get to the most expensive car, let's go over some honorable mentions. The Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta. Price $2.2 million. After the limited run of the LaFerrari Coupe ended in 2016, Ferrari announced a roofless version of the lauded hypercar, dubbed the Aperta. The LaFerrari Aperta was even rarer than the Coupe, with just 210 examples being produced between 2016 and 2018. And this version was pricier than the fixed roof Model 2, at $2.2 million each. McLaren Speedtail. Price $2.2 million. The McLaren Speedtail is the British supercar brand's fastest vehicle ever, period. With 1055 horsepower or 787 kilowatts and 848 pound-feet of torque, courtesy of a hybridized twin-turbo 4.0-litre V8, the Speedtail tops out at 250 miles per hour or 402 kilometers per hour. The cost for the fastest McLaren ever is a cool $2.24 million. Despite the hefty price tag, this car is not allowed in the US. Number 1. The Bugatti La Voiture Noire at $18.7 million. In 2019, Bugatti made a brilliant branding decision when rolling out their latest supercar. Instead of a flashy introduction and name geared to thrill, the French manufacturer opted for a restrained, minimalistic, and instantly iconic title: La Voiture Noire, the black car. No other description is necessary. Although going into details doesn't interrupt the awe of this gorgeous vehicle with its sky-high price. It's got a carbon fiber shell that's sculpted by hand, a quad-turbo W16 8.1 litre engine that produces 1,500 horsepower, and an acceleration of 0 to 60 miles per hour or 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2.4 seconds. Its top speed is 420 kilometers per hour or 260 miles per hour. And its overall performance is precision engineered by an auto house famous for producing the most powerful cars in the world for decades on end. In 2019, it was the most expensive new car available for purchase. 2 years have elapsed and no one has yet released an expensive luxury car geared to knock out La Voiture Noire off that high pedestal. It wins over the price for the most expensive modern car on our list for the second year in a row. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, leave a like and let me know in the comments which of these cars you would like to own. And also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you won't miss any of our videos.